Welcome back to Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Today we have this cute little chunk, of black walnut. It's short because this is what they cut out of the logs that they send to the sawmills. This is from a tree company. Normally they take these and they either throw them in a wood processor or they chip it. I like to cut them because you're going to see it's such a waste to make firewood out of this. There's such beauty inside this short little log, you got to see it. So we're going to do that. I'll show you the log first. So you can see this is where the tree branched into two trees. You got a heart there and you got a heart there. I've leveled them with the back. I cut the edges off so it'll fit through my sawmill. This is currently 34 inches wide. It's a big piece of wood, but it's short. This end down here is about 26 inches in diameter. It's a nice chunk of walnut. I'd love to have, the other piece of log that came out here. That had to be a gorgeous log, but this was free, so hey, it's not bad. You can see around this side, this is fairly fresh cut. Maybe it's been sitting around this summer, but that's about it. The bark is, it's still on there pretty solid. So there is a crack here, a cracked piece, doesn't matter. We are going to slab this. We're going to cut 1.5 inch thick and 2 inch thick slabs out of this. The 1.5 inch, I might go 1 3/4. Those are used for guitar bodies. The 2 inch are used for tables. I might even go 2 1/4. I don't know yet. I got to see how this cuts and what's inside it. So I got it blocked in place. That's all that's holding it. These go down. So there's really nothing else holding this. I suppose I could put this one up. That might stop it from moving. I don't know. I'm hoping it's heavy enough that it won't move. Oh yeah, these are big slabs for such a little log. We're going to use a lot of stickers on this little log. So these were 1.5 inches, and that seems kind of thin to me. So I think I'm going to start going 1.75 inches and then 2 inch. Oh, yeah. That's a really wide cut. Oh, you guys are going to want to see this. All right, here's what I was just looking at. Here's the bit, it's going to end up this brown, this darker brown. The whole thing's going to turn that color. Look at the patterns. Ah, that's gorgeous. That would make an awesome table. And this is going to get incredible in about 2 more cuts. So we've got a long ways to go. I think I'm at like 16, 17 inches still. So yeah, let's keep going. These are getting heavier. A lot heavier. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got some good figure right there. Ooh. This slab actually has a little bit of curl right there. This is all cut perfectly flat. You can see the chatoyance, but that right there and there, that line, that's curl. It doesn't look like it's flat, but it's perfectly flat. I'm using these carbide blades again, and they are cutting gorgeous. Okay, keep going. They're definitely getting heavier though. Bigger and heavier. And now I'm going to start cutting. I think I'm going to stick at 1.75 inches. I think that's a real good thickness for these. Oh my gosh. You know what? Ah. Too big to lift. Oh yeah, that's looking awesome. Nice and flat. Both directions, no daylight. That's hard to do. When you're going this wide, that's hard to do. The light is shining on it if I do that, but I think you can see. Yeah, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome wood. Can you see turning this stuff into firewood? I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Not firewood, folks. Not firewood. It's really hard to say. I mean, that is so close. It's really hard to say. This side is really close too. You're right in line with it, so yeah, you can see right here. Here's the real problem right here. It's almost hitting that box. There's ever so slight a clearance. That there, that's a rain cap. I have to stack the bottom one on there first and then put all these on top. The first half of this log that you saw me cut, those first 4 or 5 slabs, whatever it was, those are from my buddy who got me this log. He works at a tree company, and when he sees these, he calls me up and says, come, quick. So I'm giving him half the slabs. He should be happy with that. Yeah, I gotta flip them. No, I don't flip them over. I just gotta stack them over here. Just moving them twice. There's one. Oh yeah, no problem. Wow, this is getting pretty already. I'm gonna cut the rest of these, and then that's about 8 inches. I'm gonna cut the rest of these, then I'll come back and show them to you. We'll stand them up, throw water on them. the sun is setting. It's about quitting time, but I got it done. Check these out. That's a nice slab there. That's the top one. There's the second one down. You can really see the chatoyance in there too. Okay, that was the second one. There's number 3. Here's number 4. This would make a great tabletop. Look at this. That is feathering to the max. So there's number 4. And then there's, I mean, that is, I should show you back here first and then move in. All right, so it starts way down here and it just goes all the way up. I mean, it just gets better and better. Now, that face there is the same as on the back side of this slab. So here's the next cut up, and this one is like 2 1/4, I think. No, maybe it's 2 3/4 thick. That's a heavy slab. I may use that for my table in the living room. I got to make a new top for it, and this may be the slab I use for that. Those are some beautiful slabs. Yep. Good uns. Oh, you may have seen me getting stuck a couple of times. Here's why. They are almost 36 inches wide. In fact, I think here, oops, stop that. I think right here, 35 3/4. This one, 35 1/2, 35. So that's the widest one there, 35 3/4. This one may be as wide. Oh, this one's 35 3/4 on the money. It's actually close to 36. So that's the max width my saw can cut, and I kept getting stuck. I like to push it, you know? So now all I got to do is stack and sticker them. Oh yeah, that's all I got to do.